Girl, let's go. Got the kind of vibe you never let go. She know what to do to make a man go up and down, up and down, up and down. Girl, let's
Hey my daily devils, it's your boy Deli and I'm back once again guys with another video. And today's video, I'll be telling y'all about the DL drug dealer. The DL drug dealer, like, y'all know I hate long intros and all that. So, you know, we finna go straight into the video. Let's get straight into the video. I'm gonna do the background, we're gonna get straight into the video. So boom, here go the background. So I had a family member that used to sell drugs. And this all finna make sense once I start adding up and start piecing together. So boom, I had a family member who used to sell drugs. I don't know if they did drugs, but I know they used to sell drugs. I used to go to school with this boy. We gonna name that boy Cake. C-A-K-E. Cake. And Cake had a friend I used to go to school with Cake. Me and Cake used to talk on a low. Cause Cake was DL himself. But me and Cake used to be me and Cake used to talk on a low. And Cake had this friend, we gonna name his friend Cup. It's Cup and Cake, Cup and Cake. So Cake had a friend named Cup, and Cup apparently used to talk to my family member that used to sell drugs, because one day me and Cake was on the phone, and Cake was like, well, I'm finna add my friend to the call. I'm like, okay, well, you could do that, because I don't really have no issue with nobody. You can add your friend to the call. So that's when he added Cup to the call, and Cup was like, Cup had stated my family member name, and I was like, we're gonna name my family member, we're gonna name them Shirt. So Cake, Cup, and Shirt. So she had said something about Shirt. She was like, like, oh, Shirt playing games with me. He act like he don't want to link. So I text Cake. I was like, wait, what? Cause like the neighborhood that we all stood in, everybody knew everybody. So I'm like, wait. Like, who is this? Like, what Shirt she talking about? What Shirt she talking about? Cause my cousin named Shirt, and I know my cousin Shirt stay around where y'all stay. So that's when he was like, ask her. So I was like, you mess with Shirt such and such. I say his last name, and she's like, yeah, I mess with Shirt. That's not your cousin. She was like, oh, She was like, that's not your family member. That's not your family member. Cake must have told you to say that was your family member. That was your family member. I said, no, Cake did not tell me to say that. So, boom. Apparently, Cake, my friend Shirt. All right. So, apparently, Cake knew of my family member friend, which was Shirt. So, Cake, I hope I'm not confusing y'all. All right. Cake is the boy I used to talk to that went to my school on the low. Shirt is my family member who sold drugs. Cup is who used to talk to my family member. They used to talk. And the boy I'm finna give him the name. We're gonna name him James. James is the boy, is my family member friend. So boom. So Cake had told me that he knew of James. And he said James and family members used to sell drugs all the time. Together all the time. And I was like, I don't really know, like, that's not really my business to be knowing. But one day I was in Cake neighborhood, and Cake was outside with Cup and James, and I had James was like just keep giving me this look, but like, the look that he was giving me, it was not like no I hate you look, like no disgusted look. It was like an intrigue look, like he seen something he liked. You know, like when somebody like you, like they give you a look. Like it was like a look that he liked something and he saw. So I started giving him the look back, like, what's really good, baby? You know, I'm gonna really look and think I'm not gonna give one back. So I was giving one back to him. So then that's when Cup had went inside, because I don't know what happened between Cup and her mama, but Cup had went inside. Her mama got into it. Her mama told her to bring her fucking ass inside. So Cup and her mama got into it, so Cup went inside. And at the time I was in the neighborhood, I was by myself, so I really didn't have no real curfew, to be honest. So that's when, after a while, it was just me, James, and Cake walking. And we walking all down the street, walking to the store. We going inside the store until Cake mama called him and was like, where you at? The street lights on, you know, the street lights on, you know, you can't be outside past this time. Which was confusing, because like, I'm like, this boy is finna go to high school, like, why? So boom, that's when he had to go inside, and like me and James, we was getting to know each other. So like it was not gonna be awkward if Cake would have left, because me and James was getting to know each other that day. Me and him was having a conversation, so it was not like that. It would have been awkward if Cake would have left. Me and James was like growing something. So that's when James was like, where your phone at? I'm like, why you need my phone? Why do you need my phone, James? Why do you need my phone? Why? He was like, "Jen, let me see your phone. Let me see your phone." So he went to my phone. He was like, "What's your passcode?" Why? And I gave him my passcode. I wanted to give it to him. He was like, "Just let me see it." So I gave my passcode, and that's when he he put my passcode in, and he goes to his Instagram. Well, he go to Instagram and he typed his Instagram in, and he followed himself. And that's when he went to his contact and he typed his number in, and he saved it under his first initial. And that's when I was like, "What you did that for?" He was like, "Because I'm finna go inside, but I'm finna text you." So that's when he texted me. He was like, "Say question mark." If I still got the messages, I'll put the messages up here. He like, "Say question mark." I was like, "What?" He was like, "Oh, you got an attitude?" I was like, "No, I got an attitude. I just curious why you want, like, what you texting me for." So that's when he was like, "Oh, damn, I can't text you." I'm like, "You could, but like, you know." So then he was like, GTS OTP. Go to sleep on the phone. I was like, "Sure." So that's when he had called me, and when he was talking, he was flirting with me, and mind you, this boy sold drugs. So he was like, that's when he was telling me all about how he got into the game of selling drugs, and we wanted to going to sleep on the phone. The next day, I had wound up going back in Cake neighborhood, and I didn't really have no plans. I was just walking around because I got people that stay in Cake neighborhood, so I was just walking around, and I had seen James. And James was like, "Where you going? Let me walk with you." So then that's when James, he stayed in the neighborhood. So James was like, "You want to come to my house?" I'm like, "What we finna do at your house?" He was like, "Nothing. We just finna chill." So I already knew in my head, like, what he probably thought that was finna happen. But I'm like, since you stayed chill, I'm finna throw this back in your face. Nah. Since you want to act dummy, you could have... Hold up. Girl, that's stupid. But anyway, so I was like, I'm like, okay, I got in my head, like, I already know what he want to do, but since you want to play games, close, I was going to get fed. Since you want to play games, let's do it. Let's really do it. Let's do it. So, that's when we get in our house. He playing the game, and I'm like, oh, well, maybe he didn't want to do that. So he playing the game. So I'm like, where your mama at? He like, oh, she don't get off work till like 12 at night. I'm like, okay, girl. So me and him talking, and then he playing the game, and I'm on my phone. He like, you want to play the game? I'm like, do it look like do it like I play the game? Do it look like I play the game? So he was like, gay people play the game too. I was like, obviously. And he was like, what that mean? I'm like, boy, like, you bad. You was bad. All I said, obviously. And that's all I said. So that's when he was like, stop fucking playing. I'll bet the piss out you. I'm like, so do it. Bet me. Bet me, bitch. Bet me. Bet me, bitch. Bet me. I'm like, okay, so do it. Bet me. So then that's when he just, all me, bitch. All me. He like, I'm like, oh, stop. So that's when he was like, yeah, stop fucking playing on me. Stop fucking playing on me. So this one, we fighting all this, baby. We wrestling. He all the time, boom, boom, boom. So he on top of me, he choked me. And then that's when he start fighting. Bitch, I'm popping him. He popping me. We popping each other. Like, we fighting all around, bitch. Now we on the floor, bitch. We fell off the bed. We rolling on the floor. So then all I know is we hit the TV and the TV go. Like, the TV, like, bah. Like, the TV hit. So, like, his TV had broke. Like, girl, he had broke his TV because we played fighting. So, like, he got really scared. He got really scared. He was like, oh, no, bro. I can't. Like, mama seen him broke his TV. But he had a lot of money because it was a drug dealer. So, he like, mama see I broke his TV. Like, I'm going to get in trouble. Like, bro, I'm going to get in trouble. So, he like, James had a call. So, James was like, you want to ride with me to go buy a new TV? I'm like, of course. So that's when I put my shoes on. So I had slides on. So I put my slides on. I got a call with him, and we rolled to Walmart. So that's when, girl, he just kept asking me that I want something at the store. I kept saying, like, bitch, why what you want to buy me out of Walmart? What is in Walmart that I need? But but don't get me wrong. Let me do a disclaimer real quickly. Hold on, let me sit down, bitch. I got up, girl, for that story time. So let me do a disclaimer. Ain't nothing wrong with if your boyfriend bring you to Walmart and buy you shit. Ain't nothing wrong with that, because if some niggas don't buy their girlfriends nothing. But I'm just saying, like, I'm not gonna say I have standards, because like, it's just like, it's nothing in Walmart that I want. Like, it's really no shit. Like, I'm like, what was in Walmart that I actually needed? I didn't need nothing. I want like, if it was like something in Walmart I needed, I would have made him buy it for me. But like, it was nothing in Walmart I really needed, so I told him no. So he's like, okay, you bougie. He was like, you bougie. I'm like, I'm not bougie. There's nothing in here I want. Like, now if I walk past, I see something I want. Like, if I see something I want, I might buy it. So that's when we get to like the checkout. You know, like checkout, they got candy, chips and stuff. So I put like, they go give me a Sprite. Go give me a motherfucking no, I had a Sprite, I had a hot pickle, and I had I had a Sprite, I had a hot pickle, I had some hot chips. I remember because I posted on my story. I still got the boomerang. I'm gonna put the boomerang right here. But yeah, I posted on my story. I think I had said on something on the lines of like, thanks, babe. So then that's when he slid up and he was like, oh, we babe. Oh, so alright, so look, boom, pictures out. When I posted that, he didn't see it when I first posted that. So after a while, like as time going by, like after we went back to his house, he hooked the TV up and he put his game back in the like I was chilling over there for a little while, so it started getting dark. So I had to tell my mama like I'm ready to come home. So I'm like I'm on my way. So I had to tell him I'm like I gotta go, like I gotta leave the house. So that's when I guess one time like once I left, he went on Instagram and he went to my page, or he must have just scrolling through Instagram and he was like, and he had seen what I said when I say thanks babe. So he had slid up and he was like, oh you my babe now? I said been babe. And that's when he was like, and then he was like for sure babe. So then that's when me and him got on the phone and me and him was just talking the whole me and him was just talking all the time. But then that's when some girl texted me and was like,
For some reason, I couldn't find the messages.
She had to say something. I'm gonna put the message up here. I'm forgetting what she said. I gotta find the messages. I gotta scroll down. But she had texted me something. I found out he had a girlfriend. I cut him off, man. He was talking. I had told Cake about the situation. Cake was like, him and James was dating. I'm like, girl, you and Cake, like, you was fucking with Cake too? So I was like, I really gotta leave it alone. So I blocked him on Instagram. I blocked him on iMessage. I blocked him on everything. So that's it for that story time. Bye, my daily lovers. Love you guys. Make sure you like. First of all, this is my outro. Make sure if you like the video, like the video. If you feel like I didn't clear nothing up in this story time, please comment down below. I'm gonna answer your question. Thirdly, post my beautiful face again. Subscribe if you want to be the first one to watch my video. Make sure you hit that post notification button. Alright, well, on that being said, bye, my daily devils. Love y'all. See y'all later. And have a Merry Christmas. Have a Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, y'all. Bye.
So let's go. Got the kind of vibe you never let go.